Hey everyone, welcome to Virtual Concert Hall's live music programs. I'm Anna Uspinskaya and I'll be the host for this program today. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful concert from the Tahoe Symphony Orchestra. And our channel, as always, is dedicated to bringing live performances, shows, and various events from international stages directly to our audiences around the globe. And today we are broadcasting directly from the Toccata Tahoe Symphony Orchestra, the celebration concert under the direction of Maestro James Rawie. And here is the message to everyone watching from the Toccata Tahoe Symphony and its artistic director, Maestro James Rawie. Celebrate the 4th of July with family, friends, and the Tahoe Symphony. Join us honoring all branches of the Armed Forces with the 19th annual Red, White, and Tahoe Blue concert series conducted by Maestro James Rawie. This annual favorite features full orchestra and chorus performances of patriotic classics like the Armed Forces Medley, Battle Hymn of the Republic, and the America the Beautiful, operatic arias from treasured local artists, and a lively sing-along finale of Verdi's Brindis from La Traviata. As our most participatory show of the year, audience members can even participate in a live auction, which is coming up, to win a chance to take the stage and to conduct the orchestra in the Stars and Stripes Forever. Wouldn't you want to be in the audience now and potentially getting up on the podium? Whether you enjoy the show at one of our intimate indoor venues or outside under the beautiful mountain sky, the show is sure to become a treasured part of Tahoe summer for years to come. Bring your family, bring your young ones so that they can really enjoy and immerse themselves in this beautiful celebration of music and 4th of July. To further honor our veterans, we're offering free general admission or up to 30 off any ticket to guests with active or prior military ID by using the discount code VETERAN. The orchestra is putting together several concerts, so if you missed this one, go for the next one on July 3rd, July 5th, and July 7th. And there's a long history of the Toccata Symphony Orchestra. The orchestra supports young local artists and their teachers by providing opportunities to perform alongside a quality orchestra. Other partnerships in support of youth include funding scholarships for local youth to attend the Lucerne Summer Music Camp, and it's a fabulous program for young musicians in Adirondacks, and annual performances featuring the North Lake Tahoe Children's Choir. The orchestra and community choral artists of the Tahoe area was founded in 2005 by James and Nancy Rawie. And it's a nonprofit organization based in South Lake Tahoe, Nevada. The first season was unfunded and featured madrigal, motet concerts, and chamber music. In 2006, Toccata received a grant from the Carol Buck Foundation, which led to the orchestra's official debut at St. Arbor with the 25th John Lennon Memorial Concert in 2007. And funding increased as more individuals and local foundations began to demonstrate their belief in Toccata's mission. In 2008, charter membership drive helped reach more lakeside communities and Reno. In 2009, the name Toccata Tahoe Symphony Orchestra and Chorus was created to identify the ensemble regularly performing major symphonic works. And in recent years, the organization has become known more simply as the Tahoe Symphony Orchestra. In 2025, the Tahoe Symphony Orchestra marks its 20th season, and its journey over the past 2 decades had been impressive. Beginning with grassroots support and awareness mostly spread through word of mouth among local classical music enthusiasts and performers, and supported mainly by individual ticket purchases, the organization now boasts an expanding network of annual program sponsors, loyal season ticket holders, and endowments from prestigious arts organizations like the Robert Glenn Rapp Foundation, all of whom have contributed to its growth, and you too are welcome to contribute. And now let's give the stage to the orchestra announcements.
nice crowd. Thank you so much for joining us today. Did you have a nice 4th yesterday? Well, for us, it's kind of July 4th lasts a week, because we still have one more concert to celebrate and get to sing all of those wonderful Americana pieces that only pop up once a year. On your way out, if you decide you'd like a souvenir, we have red coffee mugs that are appropriate to start your day and think of Toccata, and wine glasses at the end of the day if you want to stop and think about Toccata. And that's a reminder to go to our website and see when the next concert is. And we also would like to thank all of the children that are with us today. If we don't get the kids started now, we're going to be in trouble in 20 years. And Toccata has always allowed children to come free. So under the age of 23, we are part of your musical education. And thank you for joining us. All right, Maestro Rawie.
We are certainly not a political organization, but what is happening now 2 years in Ukraine is just so awful that we would like to begin tonight's concert with the Ukrainian national anthem. Please, please let us do this.
Tahoe Symphony would like to recognize all of our veterans. As we perform the anthem from your branch of service, we invite you to stand and be recognized. United States Army. United States Marine Corps.
United States
States Coast Guard. United States Air Force.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high in the sun. Here they come, lead our thunder, atom boys, give 'em the gun. Off on one side of the war, we did the take over down in vain. Nothing to stop the U.S. Air Force. By the dawn's early light, not so proudly we hailed, as the twilight's last gleaming, whose muskets and brightest stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we run, close together we sing, and the rockets break the air, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Thoughts from our past leaders on the freedom so many have died to preserve. Abraham Lincoln at Gettysburg. We cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor powers to add or detract. It is for us, the living, to be dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that we here resolve that these dead have not died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth, and that government of the people, by the people and for the people shall not perish from the earth. Woodrow Wilson. The world must be safe for democracy. That right is more precious than peace, and we shall fight for the things which we have always carried nearest our hearts, for democracy, for the rights and liberties of small nations, for a universal dominion of right by such a concert of free peoples. It shall bring peace and safety to all nations and make the world itself at last unawaken. Freedom is a away from extinction. It's not ours by way of inheritance. It must be fought for and defended by each generation, for it comes only once to a people. John F. Kennedy. Since this country was founded, each generation has been summoned to give testimony to its national loyalty. The graves of young Americans who answered that call to service surround the globe. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to defending freedom, our country and all who serve it, and the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Word generation that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans. Let every nation know that we will pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, and to assure the survival, success, and liberty. In Flanders fields, the that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly below. We are the dead. Short day, loved and loved, and now we lie in Flanders field. Take up our quarrel with bow. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If you break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though grow Flanders.
even though the evening starts off a little somber, we didn't want you to think that that's all you were going to do tonight. So to a fun evening. I have to disappoint you a little bit because this is a lot of dessert. And I can't do my job right unless I make sure a little protein. So I'll do a little Mozart. It's toe tappy if you get into it. Overture from perhaps the most performed of all times, Mozart's Marriage of Figaro. You liked that protein so much, we're going to give you more. And this is also by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And every one of you has heard this melody, at least when you were very, very small, or when you were singing it to someone very, very. This is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And please welcome Joyce Stratz, because she's been singing with us 19 years plus 1 day longer than Stuart. Lisa Norton on flute.
Depuis que j'ai goûté Maestro Rawie asked me to play a piece, and I said, well, I guess I could play a little trombone.
I assure you, Paul, that is as little a trombone as we care to hear today. And I assure you all that this was the first time in the history of South Lake Tahoe that a trombonist makes an entry up to the stage. Who knows? We're setting new precedents all the time. And we're very, very proud to be in the middle of our 19th season. Some of you have been with us all 19 years. When we were 19 years ago, just a little Baroque band, and that Mozart piece would have been the big piece of the orchestra for the day. And I reflect back that it's been quite a journey to get here to 19th, and maybe even anticipating a wonderful 20th anniversary next year. Stay tuned. Stand by. But I keep thinking that yet we play wonderfully. We're still not rich and famous like that other orchestra that plays in that other city. Down at lower altitude. And I've always been envious of that orchestra. They're rich, famous. They have an audience that loves them. And I keep asking, what does it take to get to be rich and famous like that other orchestra? And the answer keeps coming back. James, if you want to be rich and famous like that other orchestra, you have to do cowboy poetry. But I don't do cowboy poetry. But I want to be rich and famous. So the things I do to be rich and famous. Cowboy poetry. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, suddenly there came a tapping. Ah, so faintly came a rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis the wind they call Mariah. 'Tis the wind they call Mariah. Wait a minute, I'm not finished. I have two more verses.
lost and lonely man, without a star to guide me. Mariah, blow my love to me. I need my gal beside me. Mariah, Mariah, if
Rolling, 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 though the streams are swollen, keep them doggies rolling, rawhide.
through rain, wind, and weather, hell-bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side.
Moving, 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 though the is approving, keep them doggies moving, rawhide.
My heart's calculating, my true love will be waiting at the end of my ride.
Move 'em up,
Head 'em up,
head 'em up,
move 'em up, head 'em up,
rawhide. Let 'em up,
ride 'em in,
let 'em in,
let 'em out,
let 'em up.
ride on in, ride.
Rolling, 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 though the streams are swollen, keep them doggies moving, rawhide.
Don't try to understand them, just rope and throw and random. Soon we'll be living high and wide.
Rolling, 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 though the is approving, keep those doggies moving, rawhide.
Rain, wind, and weather, hell-bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side.
Keep them missing, fiddles loving kissing, I'm waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em up,
Head 'em up,
head 'em up,
move 'em up, head 'em up, ride.
let 'em up,
Ride 'em in,
let 'em in,
let 'em out,
let 'em up.
ride on in, ride.
Let 'em up,
Ride 'em in,
let 'em in,
let 'em out,
let 'em up.
The things we do to be rich and famous. If that doesn't get a donation out of you, I'm never going to be rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here today. You know, when you came up those stairs and walked through that door, most of you did not know that one of you is going to get the chance of a lifetime. Yes, I said the chance of a lifetime. Because I know there is at least one of you out there who has always wondered what it would be like to stand up here holding this and directing an orchestra. This afternoon is your chance. This baton will go to the highest bidder. And the money will go to pay these poor starving musicians. All of whom will agree with me, they don't get paid enough. Now, how do I conduct? Don't worry, we'll teach you.
It's easy to look.
It's really easy. But what if they don't pay attention to me? I'll tell you a little secret. We don't pay attention to him either. In fact, you've got a better chance of getting them to pay attention to you than he does because you're new. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start the bidding at $100. Who's going to give me $100 for the chance to conduct this amazing orchestra? $100. In the back, $100. Do I hear 150? 150. 150. Do I hear 150? 150 over here? Did I hear 150 over here? No. 150. Is somebody going to give me 150? 150. Thank you, sir. 150. 200. Who's going to give me 200? $200. Only $200. It is a bargain. It is a chance of a lifetime. $200. Only $200 to hold the power of this many people in one hand. This is like $200. Thank you, sir. $200. Can I get 250? 250. Who's going to give me 250? Leon. 250. 250. Thank you, sir. 250. 300. 300. Who's going to give me 300? $300. $300. Who's going to? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get at least twice that much in Reno next Friday. Are you going to let Reno beat you? $300. $300. Only $300. $300. Thank you, sir. 350. Who's going to go 350? 350. $350. Ladies and gentlemen, this is charged with the force. You have the power to get all of these people to do exactly what you tell them to do for one song. It only works on one song. $350. Who's going to give me 350? 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. Thank you, sir. Can we go $400? Can we get up to $400? $400. Will anyone go $400? Yes, you can buy it for a friend. You do not. 400. 400. Thank you, sir. $400. Can we go 450? 450. I know you've been thinking about it, sir. 450. Who's going to give me 450 for this? 450. 450. Can we go 400? Yes, it is tax deductible. You may find this hard to believe, but this is a non-profit organization. 450. Who's going to give me 450? $450.
I thought a little trombone was bad. So the next piece is printed in your program to be in the first half, but it made the first half too long. The next piece, probably you have not heard nor heard of, but it's a piece, a very good piece from a Broadway musical, The Secret Garden. This piece is almost operatic, and that's why I added to this. The Secret Garden, Lily's Eyes. With three wonderful popular music composers in the past 50 years. Gordon Lightfoot, one of my favorites, passed away recently, as did Leonard Cohen, a wonderful poet and composer. Joni Mitchell's the third, and she's still with us. But this piece has become something that has grown long beyond Leonard Cohen. I don't think he ever thought that this piece that he wrestled with for years and years, it was reported that he wrote at times up to 40 different verses of this song. We're not going to perform all of those. I think you know the name of it.
Heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king opposing. Hallelujah.
Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throat and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew a hallelujah. Hallelujah.
beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home
time. We haven't done much opera on this program, and there's a reason for that. It's because we're going to dedicate a program the last week of July almost exclusively to opera, solos, duets, overtures. You'll hear the William Tell Overture, and we may be doing it in this very spot. The Mountain House is thinking of providing a space for us for a concert here on Friday, July 26th. So if you give them a push, they might make a decision this week, and we'll have a home for that concert. So this one doesn't need any introduction. You've heard it before, and I thought I'd give you a taste of what we're going to end that concert with. Did I hear champagne corks popping?
Libiamo nei leggi calici che bellezza infiora, e là fuggevo, ora sì che mia volontà. Libiane dolce e fremiti, e suscita da cuore, fermate per favore, onnipotente avrà.
The first half was kind of long, so we moved one piece from the first half into the second half. I guarantee you it's a piece probably none of you have heard. I hadn't heard it or nor heard of it, but it's a Broadway musical called The Secret Garden, and it has a duet in it that we're going to do here on Sunday, the 28th of July. I think it's so operatic, and you're really going to like it. And so I'll let Eric tell you about it. It's a little convoluted, but you know, opera is a little, you have to stretch your imaginations. So please welcome Eric and Robert Bousquet. And then I got held up on my way to the box office, and these four gentlemen
Speaking of Truckee, that's where we hail from, as you'll recognize in our first tune.
We're going to change up the order here. Do Cowboy first.
Yippee-oh-ki-yay. You can hear us singing all day in Truckee, California, where the bad men are, and the only thing to guide you to the local bar, the roughest, toughest gang by far, the old OK Corral. We got our name from singing to the cows and sheep. Every night they say we put the herd to sleep in a bass so rich and deep, crooning soft and low. We always sing raggy music to the cattle as we swing back and forward in the saddle on a horse that is syncopated, gated, and there's such a funny meter to the roar of our repeater. How they run, look at them run, when they hear us shoot our guns, because the western folks all know, they know, we're the highfalutin, scootin', shootin' son of a guns from California, ragtime cowboy. Talk about your cowboy, the old OK Corral. That's us.
Chicken farmer, he went out one dark and windy day.
Dark and windy day.
He rested by the chicken coop as he went along his way.
Went along his way.
When all at once a rotten egg smacked him in the eye. It was the sight of dreadful ghost chickens in the sky. The farmer, he'd been raising fowl since he was 24.
He was 24.
Working for the colonel there for 30 years or more.
30 years or more.
He'd raised a lot of chickens and sent them off to fry. Now they wanted their revenge. Ghost chickens in the sky. Pluck, 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 pluck. Pluck, 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 pluck.
Ghost chickens in the sky, the sky.
Their claws were black and shiny, their eyes were burning red. They had no feet or feathers, 'cause them chickens, they was dead.
Them chickens, they was dead.
They had to fly forever in that barnyard in the sky from Colonel's smoking, snorting fire. You can hear their mournful cry,
Their mournful cry.
As the chickens flew on by him, he heard them call his name.
Heard them call his name.
We're gonna send your soul to hell, ain't that a crying shame?
Ain't that a crying shame?
They plucked the farmer out of the field and sliced him with a claw, fried him extra crispy, and served him with coleslaw. Pluck, 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 pluck. Pluck, 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 pluck.
Ghost chickens in the sky, the sky.
Now I'm really inspired for some more cowboy poetry. And I'm sure you are too. But the next piece is not cowboy poetry. The next piece is by a popular music composer in a way, but Andrew Lloyd Webber, in my opinion, is the Puccini of our day. And he writes musicals for Broadway that are very, very exciting and was a real hit on our tour programs for the past 3 tours, was written by a different popular music composer. Canada has produced 3 outstanding popular music composers. Joni Mitchell is one, she's still alive with us, and Gordon Lightfoot, one of my favorites, not as well known in America, but wonderful, wonderful songs he wrote and very revered in Canada. And the third passed away recently, Leonard Cohen, and his pieces are a little bit melancholy frequently. And this piece he worked on for years and wrote up to 40 different verses in it. We're not going to perform all those. We just take 3 verses that we took on tour, but you're going to love this piece.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah.
But you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throat and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew hallelujah.
Also, and perhaps by then some of you will have learned the words. Because I assure you, if we do this in Italy on our next tour, that all the Italians know this by heart, because this is one of their theme songs. It's in Italian, so right now just listen to it. Don't try to sing along. The Brindis from Traviata.
Well, if that doesn't say Happy Independence Day, I don't know what does. What a wonderful concert here by the Tahoe Symphony Orchestra. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and thank you, orchestra, for just a wonderful concert. We have so many people to thank here, and so we have, the Tahoe musicians there. Okay, hey, the violin section, the first violin section, there they are. Bravo. Yeah. Each section gets their own applause tonight here. Violin twos, here they come. Wonderful, wonderful, bravo. So, and while we're looking at this here, there's another concert coming up on July 7th. I believe it's the last of these 4 series, and then there's another one later on at the end of the month that is all opera music, so you should tune in for that as well. Hey, look at the lower strings here, everybody. Round of applause here. And now here come the winds. Okay, so we can tune on all of these concerts on our YouTube channel here. And oh yes, and we have our own team here who has been flipping switches back here all night and working with technical difficulties and everything and fielding every problem to make this stream smooth and efficient. And we thank them very much. It's Jennifer and Kiki back there. And there's our hosts. We thank you all for your work and love your broadcasts. So who's that weirdo in the middle? I think that's me. And then we have Anna and Chris and Steve, and we are streaming on all platforms here. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Vimeo. You can always leave a comment in YouTube or LinkedIn, and our tech wizards put them up on the screen. And if we're live broadcasting, we can respond to them. And we have a wealth of supporters who have invested all of their time and resources into all of our broadcasts here. And there's too many to list out loud, but they are here on the screen. And, you know, we would not be able to do what we do in the music world, not just with this company, but the whole music world without supporters like these. So thank you very much. And a shout out to all private teachers out there that go above and beyond for all of their students. And even though you weren't listening to kids or students today, there was still many teachers who invested their time and efforts into the musicians that you heard on stage today. So thank you, private teachers, for all that you do. And I believe we are coming to the end here. And so tune in again on July 7th to hear another fabulous concert by the Tahoe Symphony Orchestra. And for that, I'm James Welch, and I'm your host this evening. Have a great night. We'll see you July 7th. Bye now.